let me tell you something that most cruise recruiters will never say publicly. Now, you see, every year there are thousands of people that actually apply for cruise ship jobs, but there's a small, minute percentage that actually gets hired. Now, I want to ask yourself, why is that? Because many applicants think that they actually do not have enough experience. Now, that is actually further from the truth. So, in this video, I'm going to show you what cruise recruiters actually look for so that at the end of the day, it can increase your chances of getting your dream cruise ship job on board. Now, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Wandile Sambane, and I help aspiring cruise ship employees get hired faster, avoid scams by providing them a clear step-by-step roadmap from CV up until contract. Now, I want you to imagine applying for multiple cruise ship jobs. Now, there is simply no replies. Weeks pass, months pass, it's simply silence. Now, I know, my friend, that can be really frustrating. It is a painful process to, go through all the pain of applying and do not get even one response. I know that many people simply resort to thinking, am I doing something wrong? Am I not qualified enough to be able to get that job? Is my CV even the correct one, or there's something that I don't understand? Now, in many cases, the real issue is the fact that cruise ship, let's say, applicants do not understand how cruise recruiters think. Now, in most cases, they are looking for, let's say, specific people to thrive and survive a very unique, let's say, work environment, simply because this environment of cruise ships is different than any job that you've done previously. Now, cruise recruiters actually look for a couple of things, and let me actually run you through the three main things that they look for. Now, the first thing is your attitude. Now, your attitude is simply how you present yourself. Your attitude is how you think, and let's say how you respond or react to certain situations. Now, guess what, my friend? This is crucially important that you get and you present yourself with the right attitude, because guess what? Cruise recruiters can actually tell and pick up what kind of attitude you have by asking you, let's say, simple questions. This is psychology, my friend. In situations where you're not even aware, let's say, of the way that you respond to certain questions. Now, let me give you an example of questions that they might ask you to determine what kind of attitude you have. They might ask you something like, why do you want to leave your current job? Now, how would you answer that question? I want you to think about that for a second, or maybe even drop it in the comments and tell me how you would respond to that question before you even listen to what I'm going to say. Now, here's what I would advise you to say, or how you would, let's say, answer that question. First of all, never ever speak bad about your current employer or your previous employer. Do not mention things about, you know what, I had a fight, with my colleagues, or I don't get along with my current colleagues, or this place is the worst ever, or maybe like my boss is like this or this. Trust me, this might be something that seems like it is small, but certain people might run into the trap of, let's say, saying something similar to speaking bad about your previous employer. Now, the reason I'm saying that is, again, this is not a trick question, but it's a question, it's one of, let's say, the questions that recruiters can determine what kind of attitude you have. Because, like I said, speaking bad about your previous or current employer will not, let's say, come out in a good way or in a positive way to the recruiters. They're looking for people with the right and positive attitude because, again, when you come here, it's a different environment where it's multicultural. You're going to have or meet or work with colleagues from all over the world. The clientele and guests on cruise ships are from all over the world. So they really want people with the right and positive attitude. So the second thing that they look for, they're looking for adaptability. Now remember that, again, like I said, this is a complete different environment than anything that you've ever come across. You're going to work, let's say, long hours when you come on cruise ships. You're going to work again with multicultural people. It's going to take, let's say, you being the best version of yourself to adapt to cruise ship life. Everything is happening so quick. Within, let's say, blink of an eye, something, let's say, major can happen on a cruise ship. So they're looking for people who can, let's say, stay motivated even under pressure. They're looking for people who are flexible enough, even in cases where, let's say, the schedule might change and you are, let's say, on your break. If they really need you, because like I said, things can change or happen like this on cruise ships. Are you adaptable to be able to face this kind of environment? And again, that type of questions that they're gonna ask you will determine that. Are you a person that is willing at least to adapt, or you've got that, let's say, limiting mindset and that attitude that I spoke about? Now, the third main thing that they are looking for, guess what? They are looking for someone that can be able to, let's say, or is customer service, oriented. Now, why is customer service important on cruise ships? It's for the simple reason that no matter what department you work on board cruise ships, there will be, let's say, situations that you might encounter a guest. Now, guests are what, let's say, moves the needle or the most important thing for cruise ship business. And the competition is tough out there. So retaining and keeping people is extremely important. So you need to be able at least to be customer oriented. You need to, even if, let's say you're not in a customer facing role, as an example, like entertainment, you're not directly, let's say, serving guests like in a restaurant, but because who are you entertaining? It is guests. Even if you are an engineer, for an example, you might be called, let's say, in a guest suite to, let's say, check out something that is faulty with the ship. Guess what? You need to be able to conversate in a professional way, and you need to at least be aware of what customer service we are talking about. So this is crucially important, like I said, no matter which department you are working in, to be customer service. And again, cruise recruiters will ask you questions that will put you in these situations. Although in some technical, let's say, jobs, it won't be as much or as in-depth like others. So all in all, recruiters want people who can handle pressure. They want people who can stay positive as well as work well with other team members. Now, skills do matter, but guess what? Attitude is what matters the most on board cruise ships. Now, here are, let's say, some of the things that recruiters pay attention to that most applicants are not even aware. Now, the first thing is your professional CV. I cannot stress this enough. This is what's going to open the doors for you. That's like the knock that you're going to make before the door even opens. This is what is going to set, let's say, the stage for you, my friend, because before they even meet you, this is what's going to speak for you. So a professional CV is extremely important. Now, I've made previous videos about how to structure the correct CV, so we won't go in depth about that. Maybe, let's say, I'll link it somewhere up in the video or somewhere in the description to show you what I mean when I'm talking about the CV. Now, the second thing that they are really looking for, guess what? It's communication skills. Now, communication is extremely important. I'm not talking about here speaking the best English. I'm not talking about being fluent in English, but although English is important because that is the universal language of cruise ships that we communicate with, but communication skills can mean that you relay a message clearly, you relay a message easily for the other person to understand, because things can be interpreted wrong. And this is what you need to pay attention to, even the way that you communicate in your interview. Let me give you an example. If you are asked a question, keep it short, keep it clear, keep it to the point, because this can indicate to the, let's say, recruiter how much or what's the level of your communication skills. It's not just about knowing English, like I said, it's about communicating clearly, because communication goes a long way. Once you get on board, you're going to be working with people from multiple, let's say, backgrounds. You need to be able to communicate clearly with your team members. You need to be able to communicate clearly with even the clients or the guests. Now, the third thing that they're looking for, guess what? It's your personality. This is something that you cannot fake. This is what I always advise people to keep it genuine, because you can never ever fake someone's personality. Even if you try to be something that you're not, people can pick that up instantly. So your personality matters the most, because this is one of the things that they're going to be hiring you for. Bringing your authentic self to the interview, bringing who you are in terms of, let's say, your character traits, in terms of, let's say, your knowledge, your skills, that all form part of your personality. But the easiest way to communicate your personality, guess what? It is by staying true to yourself. Now, I can't, let's say, advise you, like I said, to forge being something that you're not. Keep it real and authentic, and let your personality, let you shine across. The same way that I always, show up in my videos, as authentic as I am. This is my true self. This is what people know me for. This is what, let's say, people can distinguish me from others, because I'm not trying to be someone else. I'm simply being me. And this is what I mean that you should also bring across. Now, the fourth thing that I'm looking for, guess what? It's reliability. Now, again, this you have to communicate in your interview to the recruiter. Let me give you an example. Things can happen like this on a cruise ship. So you need to be a person that they can, guess what, rely on. As an example, the schedule can change very quick, or something might come up that they might need you to come in even on your off time. So showing that you are reliable, first of all, for your teammates, showing that they can trust and rely on you to carry out certain duties even let's say in some cases, if you are in a position that requires responsibility, you need to be able to shine through this. These are the key things that recruiters are looking for. And if you do your research properly, and guess what? You come prepared. You come knowingly that this is what you're going to bring across. All of the things that we have talked about, I can almost guarantee you, my friend, that you will outshine many people and you will stand out to be your authentic self. And that's the person they're gonna go. This is the kind of candidate that we are looking for. Now, imagine applying for cruise ship jobs with this immense knowledge. Now, your CV is structured correctly. You know exactly what to include in that CV that's going to, guess what, open doors for you. Now, you understand exactly what it is that recruiters, guess what, are looking for. You walk into, let's say, that room or within that interview with confidence and you are fully prepared. Your chances of getting that job, guess what, they increase tenfold. That is why, my friend, I created this entire channel. It's to serve that purpose, guess what, of helping people like yourself, first of all, understand the cruise ship industry and know how to prepare for job interviews. So if you want, let's say, real honest advice, I would invite you to subscribe to this channel. Turn on the bell notification icon, because every week I post, let's say, training videos related to salaries, related to CV tips, related to getting a job on cruise ships. So I would love you to join me in this community and let's walk this journey together. And remember, by you subscribing, it gives me even more, let's say, energy to keep the trainings coming. So I hope that you found value in this video. And if you did, maybe tell me in the comments below what it is that you learned. And also share this video with someone that you think might benefit from it, because it does go a long way in my case. This is Wandile Sambane signing off. Until the next one, goodbye, my friend.